Lego. Fridge is on check, step at pan check, ZZ's on check, hair up on check. Man, I'm ready for that wicked, y'all can get checked. I'm on my way to camp, so gon' get checked. Fridge is on check, step at pan check, ZZ's on check, hair up on check. Man, I'm ready for that wicked, y'all can get checked. I'm on my way to camp, so gon' get checked. I'm in the spirit, please stop messing with my zone.
The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
He said, after these, Adam, who he made also out of all the creatures, read.
Of him come we all.
He said, hey, we all come from Adam. How people say, oh, we all the same people. We all come from Adam. But read.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
He said, and the people who he chosen. And the people who he chosen. This morning, read.
Right. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord.
Hold that. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the Most High God said, hey, we all come from Adam. You know what I'm saying? Hey, every person in the world, came from out of Adam. Came from out of man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, even those whom he had chosen, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and who has he chosen? Hey, give me that Leviticus 26 right quick. Read the 46.
Sorry, 45. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 26, 45. But I will, for their sakes, remember the covenant of their ancestors, whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt.
Hold on, he said the ancestors who brought forth out of where?
Whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt in the sight of the heathen.
In the sight of who?
In the sight of the heathen, that I might be their God.
Who God?
That I might be their God, and I am the Lord. These are the statutes and judgments and laws which the Lord made between him and the children of Israel.
Children of who?
The children of Israel.
Everybody.
The children of Israel.
The niggas.
The children of Israel.
The Ammonites.
The children of Israel.
Japanese.
The children of Israel.
The so-called white man.
The children of Israel.
Israel, sister, you. The Lord chosen people. This morning.
In Mount Sinai.
Where?
In Mount Sinai. By the hand of Moses.
By the hand of Moses, man. Hey, he made this covenant. He gave the laws, statutes, and commandments, hey, to the children of Israel, man. The Lord God chose the people. That's who he chose. Now, hey, he ain't choose every nation. He ain't say all nations we gonna be with. He ain't say all the nations that he done chose. Shalom, brother, shalom. All praise to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, hey, he said, hey, we all come from Israel and those whom he had chosen. Brother, you got some time to hear the words of the Lord, brother? Yeah, brother. Yeah. All praise to the Most High. All praise. What's your name, brother?
Brother Al.
Brother Al?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Brother Galileo, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me ask you a simple question, right? Just an easy question. What's your nationality, brother?
My nationality?
Yeah.
Black man.
You black?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Black man.
Oh, you black?
Yeah.
What color is this right here, brother?
Black.
What color is your skin?
Brown.
So how you black, brother?
You right.
I
been saying you right.
Hey, cause I ain't never got a passport. I ain't never got a passport to black.
You come up good, though.
It's all good, brother. Hey, brother.
Brown, brother.
Yeah, we brown.
Man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you see brown this right here? You see that?
Yeah, brown man. I know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I know.
So you know what I'm saying? Hey, black is nothing of good. You know what I'm saying? So who called us black?
White folk.
White folk.
That's right.
But the Lord God, he said that we are Israel. Hey, give me the book of Genesis chapter 35 and verse 10. This is how we got the name of Israel, man. Bring this out. 35 and 10. Cook on the sword, whoever get it. And give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 2. Bring it up.
The book of Genesis chapter 35 verse 10.
Read out.
And God said unto him, thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called anymore Jacob, but Israel.
What?
But Israel.
Negro.
But Israel.
Black man.
But Israel shall be thy name. And he called his name Israel. And God said unto him, I am God Almighty. Be fruitful and multiply.
That's verse 11. And he said, hey, your name shall be no more Jacob. Your name gonna be Israel. Like your name was never Negro. Your name was never, your nationality was never black. That was something that was a derogatory name given to Negroes for breaking the law, statutes, and commandments. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse 32. No, 28 and verse 1. But bring that out. Because what the Lord said about the Israelites, the brothers who are of Israel, the ones who he gave a name to. Really.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14 and verse 2.
Bring it out!
For thou art an holy people.
He said for what?
For thou art an holy people.
He said the holy, according to the Bible, means you set apart. You're not the same as everybody. Because, hey, are we the same as the so-called white man?
No.
Hey, look at him. Look at that. Look at that dude. Look at this guy. Are you the same as that guy? I know you could probably get down on the dance floor, man. I know you probably can. I know you could probably get down with the cooking.
Out of routers, man.
Oh, hold on. Hey, back in your day, you was, just like that, yeah, brother. Hey, it's about to come out, man. Hey, cause we the salt of the earth, man. And he said, hey, we are a holy people, set apart. Man, we are not the same as every nation in the earth.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. And the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people.
Peculiar people, read.
Unto himself.
Unto the Most High God himself. He said that the so-called blacks, the so-called Hispanics, and the so-called Native Americans, I say so-called because this name was given to us by a people that hate us. Read.
Above all the nations.
Above who?
Above all the nations.
Equal to the nations.
Above all the nations.
Equal to the white man.
Above all the nations.
Equal to the Japanese man.
Above all the nations that are upon the earth.
So he said this morning. So he said you are above all nations that's upon the face of the earth. Hey, brother Al, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the Israelite man. And he said that guess what? Hey, you Israel are better than all nations upon the earth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1. Hey, because let me ask you this question, brother. Is the so-called Negroes above all nations right now? Or are we below all nations right now?
Oh.
We low.
Right.
We low as hell.
Look at the Western Dictionary.
Yeah, hey.
Change black and white. White, clean, red,
You see
good,
that?
black,
Evil, dark, desolate. All manners of madness. All manners of bad stuff.
Black.
Exactly. The Most High God said, you Israel. We about to find out right quick. I'm going to make this quick for you, brother, because like you got somewhere to go.
Okay, I gotta move out.
Bring that up.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1.
Because you bear witness, right,
Yeah, I bear
that we low.
I bear witness.
That all the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we low.
Yeah.
We like the scum in the bottom of the shoe. That's how we is right now. But read this what the Lord said. Bring it up.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy
He
God.
said if you hearken diligently. Do you know about the Bible? Right quick, brother. You know about Moses?
Yeah.
Have you heard about Moses? So what stories have you heard about Moses, brother? Like that you remember, that you can remember.
Go and free the people.
He freed what people? Israel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He freed them out of Egypt. So now this is Moses.
People go.
Now, yeah, see that? And we the people that he said let go. So look, Moses was talking to the Israelites in Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1. He said, if you do hearken, if you do listen closely to the voice of the Lord thy God, read.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
Not to do what you want.
To observe and to do all his
Not
commandments.
to get your free will and do what you want to do.
To observe and to do all his commandments, which I commanded thee this day, that the Lord thy God would set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
But we low, right? He said that we will be set high above all nations if we listen closely to the commandments that he's given us to do. You know what I'm saying? Because Moses said in Deuteronomy 5 and verse 1 that these are the commandments. Hey, bring that out right fast. I ain't about to misquote that. Deuteronomy 5 and verse 1. Bring that out right fast.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5 and verse 1.
Bring it out!
And Moses called all Israel.
Call who?
All Israel.
All Negroes.
All Israel. And said unto them, Hear, O Israel, the statutes and judgments which I speak in your ears this day, that ye may learn them, that ye may learn them, and keep,
And do what?
and keep, and to do them.
To do them.
That's what you're supposed to do. So when Moses gave us these commandments from the Most High, you know what I'm saying? And he said this is what you're supposed to learn, keep, and do. You know what I'm saying? So you said, and you bear witness, right, that we are not high above all nations, that we low. Let me Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15.
Bring it out!
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
If you don't listen, read.
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon
That
thee.
what?
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
That's curse is a good thing, brother, or a bad thing?
Bad thing.
It's always been a bad thing. It's never been a good thing to be cursed. Because you could be cursed with too much money. And guess what? At the end of the day, you go home to a lonely mansion. You know what I'm saying? You be lonely as a mug. You ain't got no real friends. Only probably want you for your money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have no real love. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you just gonna be about it. Every time somebody see you, all they gonna see is $. They ain't gonna love you for real. You know what I'm saying? So you curse. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Curse shall thou be in the city.
Curse shall thou be in the what?
Curse shall thou be in the city.
So you cursed in the city, man. Guess what? You're gonna be put in the ghetto, in a low red line condition. See these red lines on the street? That's what we living in, the red line, the police states, where the police sit at the top of the neighborhood watching us kill each other over drugs, getting strung out, our women getting raped, babies getting thrown out the window and abused, and all this madness going on in our neighborhood. But guess what? When the police get called, they pull up after the gun shooting is over. You know what I'm saying? After the person already dead. You know what I'm saying? This is because we living in cursed in the city and cursed in where?
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
You gotta wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning out your rest, right? You know what I'm saying? You getting your good old sleep. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? You gotta wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and you gotta go punch into the clock that's owned by a major corporation, not by your own kind, but by the other kind that enslaved your kind. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta punch this clock. You gotta make him his money. Cause if you don't, guess what? He gonna fire you, and then guess what? Whoever own your house, they're gonna put you out, and they gonna be on the street. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, but read this. Hey, let me give you this one thing. How did the Negroes get over here? Like what form of transportation?
Ship.
On the what?
Ship.
Hey, bring that out right fast. I'm gonna let you hear this. I'm gonna let you hear this. And I'm gonna let you go.
Exodus 20.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68.
Bring it out!
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
No, look. Now Moses, when Moses freed the Israelites, right? Didn't they walk out of Egypt?
Yeah.
Did they fly out of Egypt? Or did they get on camelbacks? They walked out of Egypt, right? And they went through and they walked through the Red Sea, right? I bet. Now he said,
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. With ships.
what?
With ships.
On the plane.
With ships.
On the PT Cruiser.
With ships.
And the SRT.
With ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And you ain't gonna see your homeland no more. You ain't gonna know what your culture was. You're gonna think you just a nigga or a black man. You know what I'm saying? And he said that you ain't gonna know it no more again. You ain't gonna see it no more again, Reed.
And there ye shall be sold.
Because what happened when you got off those ships? You got what? Sold.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
To your who?
Unto your enemies.
What's the so-called white man?
Unto your enemies. For bond men and bond women.
And for a slave man and slave woman and what?
And no man shall buy you.
Buy, according to the Bible, means redeem. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get redeemed out of the slavery. According to the Torah, you know what I'm saying? A slave was supposed to be a slave for about 6 years, and in the 7th year they was to go free. You know what I'm saying? Or if they got caught stealing, hey, they was to work until they was able to pay back what they stole. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Now he said, hey, you're gonna be in slavery again. You're gonna go into slavery again on ships. And guess what? This time we're not gonna get out of this. Ain't nobody gonna redeem you out of this. Not Martin Luther King, not Malcolm X, not Marcus Garvey, not Nat Turner, not even Harriet Tubman, who they called Moses after freeing like 750 some slaves. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody's gonna be able to redeem you out of this captivity. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so let me ask you this. For what you just heard right now, who did that happen to? Didn't that happen to, you said you was a black man, right?
Brown man.
You're a brown man, right? But the Most High God said that these things will happen to Israel. So what would your nationality be? If the Most High God said that these things will happen to Israel, what does that make you if this happened to our people?
Brown man.
That make you an Israelite, brother.
Right.
That's what the Lord said you was. You would be Israel. You wouldn't be brown. You wouldn't be black. You know what I'm saying? You'll be an Israelite according to your nationality. You know what I'm saying? So what's your nationality, brother, before you go? That's right. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High, man. Hey, off the real quick, man. Brother had to get edified right fast, man. The elder, man, that's mighty, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but like I was saying, man, hey, give me the book. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord said, hey, we was chosen, man. Hey, we the Lord's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but we had the mind of a damn Gentile, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because our people out here walking around like damn Greeks, want to be out here on the Sabbath day, breaking the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? Hey, give me Exodus, as a matter of fact, give me Exodus 20 and 8, man. 20 and 8. We're going to go into the law right fast.
20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
You said what?
Remember the Sabbath day.
Because our people seem to forgot it. Our people out here smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, rolling up blunts. You know what I'm saying? Hey, going into all these damn stores, and it's the Sabbath day, man. It's the rest day. It's the Sabbath of rest, man. We're supposed to be resting from our work and not doing our own pleasures, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, give me Isaiah 58 and 13. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, keep reading that though.
To keep it holy.
To do what?
To keep it holy.
Man, we're supposed to keep this day set apart from any old day. This is not any old day. You know what I'm saying? This is not any old day. This is the day that the Lord has made separate to keep it holy. You know what I'm saying? According to Exodus, the 20th chapter, man. Can you read?
6 days shalt thou labor.
You said do what?
6 days shalt thou labor.
Nah, do get some overtime on Saturday.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
Yep.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
So the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Most High God, man. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to keep this day holy. We ain't supposed to be working in this day. We ain't supposed to be over here, you know what I'm saying? Hey, acting like the heathen, doing what the heathen do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, being like these other nations of people. Because that's what happened. Hey, give me Nehemiah, right? Chapter 10 and verse 31, and then go to 13 and verse 21, and verse 15. Give me that right quick. Isaiah 58 13 right fast.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 13.
Bring it out.
If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight.
We're supposed to be turning away our foot from our own pleasures, man, and calling the Sabbath a delight, man. We supposed to be in this day resting, man. Hey, getting refreshed, man. Hey, but read.
And call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of the Lord, honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thy own ways.
We gotta honor the Most High, not doing our own ways, man. We gotta hop in this word more than ever in this day. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we might do it 8 out of the 6 days, you know what I'm saying, here and there, because we gotta have a just balance. We gotta go to work, we gotta read, we gotta study, we gotta teach, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? But hey, in this day of rest, you're supposed to be in this word, man. You're supposed to be teaching this to your families, man. Read.
Nor finding thine own pleasure, nor seeking thy own words, then shalt thou delight thyself in the Lord.
They said then what?
Then shalt thou delight thyself in the Lord.
Read the next verse.
And I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth, and feed thee with the heritage of Jacob thy father. For the mouth of the Lord hath spoken it.
Hey, so man, hey, he said when you turn your foot away from doing your own pleasure, and you make the Sabbath a delight, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the Most High God said, hey, he gonna give you the heritage of Jacob, man, because the Lord spoke it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be out here, hey, doing what you want to do in this day. You supposed to be, hey, keeping the Sabbath by, teaching your family, getting into the word. You know what I'm saying? Hey, as Peter did. As a matter of fact, give me Acts 17 and verse number 2, and give me this, and give me Nehemiah chapter 13 chapter 10 and verse 31. Bring it out.
Book of Nehemiah 10 and 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell.
So now ware according to the Strongs is talking about merchandise. You know what I'm saying? It's talking about like, you know, candy or clothes or shoes, sandals, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they said bring ware or victuals or anything that you're trying to. What's going on, brother?
Everybody knows the brown lady will not let die. Put herself.
Okay. You say?
And everybody knows the brown lady will not kill. It's herself and the brown lady. It made every kind of vaccine from it. She's still alive right in the day.
Who is that lady?
Okay, we will let look it up. We will let that she ain't gonna never die.
Hey, cause
It's a sale, you everything. Father, kid, probably got some money.
See that?
For real. Hey,
brother.
But not die, she would not die.
One more time, though, brother. What the Lord say you was, brother?
Here you go.
What's your nationality, brother? Let's see if you remember that quick.
Brown Israelite.
You're an Israelite. That's right, brother. All praises to the Most High. Yahweh Shemi Awashai, man. All praises. All praise to the Most High. Come on. Hey, all praises. All praise to the Most High. Bring that out. Bring that out there one more time from the top.
Nehemiah 10 and 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath or on the holy day.
So look, we ain't supposed to buy anything on the Sabbath or on the holy day. We ain't supposed to, we ain't supposed to be selling anything on the Sabbath day. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so if you're, like I said, man, hey, you supposed to, 6 days you're supposed to work. Go back to Exodus or that Exodus 20 in verse 11. No, verse 10 I want to think. Read 15. Start at 15. Come on. Bring that out right quick though.
Exodus 20 and 10.
Breathe out!
But the 7th day is the Sabbath day of the Lord. It's the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son.
Nor thy son. So your son ain't supposed to be working and holding down the store while you at home resting, read.
Nor thy daughter.
Nor your daughter. She ain't supposed to be over there sweeping the floor, mopping the floor, washing the dishes, read.
Thy manservant, nor thy maidservant.
Or your manservant, the people that's working for you. Yeah, if you own a business, hey, they not even supposed to be at work, read.
Nor thy cattle.
Or your cattle. You know what I'm saying, read.
Nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
Now, even if you got a stranger, Edomite, a damn Moabite, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they ain't supposed to be working either. They gotta keep the commandments too. You know what I'm saying? They can't work. They can't make no money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep the Sabbath holy, man. You know what I'm saying? You can drop that. Bring that out right fast.
Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 15.
Breathe out!
In those days saw I in Judah some treading wine presses on the Sabbath, and bringing in sheaves and lading asses, as also wine, grapes, and figs, and all manner of burdens, which they brought into Jerusalem on the Sabbath day.
So it's like, there was like an ancient day ice cream truck. They came there with their ass laden up with all types of daggone merchandise and all manners of everything, all manners of burdens, man. They was bringing into the land of Judah, man. Like it was like an ice cream truck, man. You know what I'm saying? But it was on a donkey back. You know what I'm saying? They had all manners of everything. I got what you need right here. You know what I'm saying? I got this, I got that, I got oil, I got weave, I got eyelashes, they got the hustle man going on in the back of the donkey. Read.
And I testified against them in the day wherein they sold victual.
Now this Nehemiah. He said he testified against them, man. He said, hey, what the hell y'all doing? Bring it out.
There dwelt men of Tyre.
Now, these are ancient Africans, man. The ancient Hamites, man. Read.
Therein which brought fish and all manner of wares and sold on the Sabbath unto the children of Judah and in Jerusalem.
So look, they came in the gate, you know what I'm saying? They came in the gate and it was enticing the children of Judah. And in Judah, hey, we was doing it, man. Hey, we was saying buying and selling like how people doing right now. You know what I'm saying? They doing that right now. They going into the places, getting enticed by the bright side, by the drinks. You know what I'm saying? They get paid on Friday and they go right on the Shabbat and they're going to spend and buy and sell. You know what I'm saying? And turn up and waste all their money. Now they broke by damn Sunday. Bring it up because they didn't went to church. They went to church and they gave up tithes and offering because they walk past us every day talking about something. I'm going to go to church tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Now you broke. Now you over here asking your mama, asking your grandmama to let me borrow $40 for gas for the week because you done blew all your bag at the club.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On the weekend, on the Shabbat. But we bring it up.
Then I contended with the nobles of Judah and said unto them, what evil thing is this that ye do?
So he went to the nobles of Judah and said, what y'all doing, man? What are y'all doing? Y'all know better. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all shouldn't be doing this. Read.
And profane the Sabbath day. Did not your fathers thus, and did not our God bring all this evil upon us?
Because just like in Numbers 15 and 33, man, the man that was gathering sticks, man, on the Shabbat, man, that's what they did, man. They took them in and they and they waited for the Most High to tell them what to do, and the Most High said, stone them, and bring them in front of the congregation and stone them to death. And guess what they did? Moses and Aaron brought them in front of the whole congregation. They crowded around him, and they grabbed big old boulders, and they stoned him to death, man, until he died. But bring it out.
Did not your fathers thus, and did not our God bring all this evil upon us and upon the city? Yea, ye bring more wrath upon Israel by profaning the Sabbath.
They're telling these elders, look, y'all bringing more wrath upon us, man, because y'all profaning the Sabbath. And this is why more wrath happen every Saturday. People getting killed out here, women getting raped out here, women getting snatched out here, kids getting left and gone to CPS out here on the Sabbath day because they leaving their kids in the house to go and see Lil Baby at the club. You know what I'm saying? To go to the Eyes. I think that's what it's called, right? That daggone club that y'all got out here.
The Oz.
Yeah, that thing. You know what I'm saying? Salakia. Salakia. I ain't know what it was called. I ain't never been. But yeah, Salakia. No, but yeah, man, they leaving their kids at home, man. Leaving them with grandma, man. Leaving them with TT. You know what I'm saying? To go out there and shake their behind, man. And you brothers, man, y'all ain't no better, man, because y'all here making whores of the daughters of Israel, man. Then because of that, you know what I'm saying? Now y'all catching AIDS and HIV and y'all dying, or y'all getting killed for messing with another man's woman on the Shabbat. Period. But bring it out.
Verse 19, and it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark before the Sabbath, I commanded that the gates should be shut.
Because Nehemiah, man, he was a warrior, man. He was at the gates, he told them at the gates, you know what I'm saying? He told his people to go down to the gate and shut up that gate, man. The Shabbat coming in, man. The sun going down. Bring it out.
And charged that they should not be open till after the Sabbath. And some of my servants sent I at the gates, that there should no burden be brought in on the Sabbath day.
He said he charged his servants, make sure. So he had mighty brothers sitting there at the gate, probably with the sword drawn in their hand, don't come up in this gate. You know what I'm saying? This gate closed until the tomorrow sundown, until the Sabbath is over. Don't even come up in here. Bring it out. Verse 21. Read verse 20 to 21.
So the servants and sellers of all kind of wares lodged without Jerusalem once or twice.
Look, then the servant, the daggone merchants, the people of Tyre, they sat outside the gate. They was posted up. You know what I'm saying? Outside the gate. So the children of Israel could come out there on the outside of the gate and go, well, you ain't gonna do it inside. Well, come on out here and get something then. But listen to what Nehemiah said. Bring it out.
Verse 21. Then I testified against them and said,
hold up. Nehemiah said again, he went to them and said, look, read.
Then I testified against them and said unto them, why lodge ye about the wall?
He said, why y'all out here? Why y'all outside this wall, man? Read.
If ye do so again, I will lay hands on you.
They gonna do what?
I will lay hands on you.
Damn.
From that time forth came they no more on the Sabbath.
He said, I'm gonna lay hands on you. I'm gonna steal you. I'm gonna jack you up. Get from outside this wall before I lay my hands on you. Straight up. Bro, hey, you know what I'm saying? Bro, beat your, you know what I'm saying? Bro, beat your you know what?
That's how you know the Israelites are black.
Hey, he said, you gonna square up with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if y'all get from my side of this wall, we gonna fight.
Hey,
I'm gonna beat y'all up.
Modern day is put the paws on them.
They won't, hey, Will Stripey said, I'm gonna put them paws on. Straight up, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because that's the spirit that Nehemiah was in, man. Hey, he was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, these things, hey, brought evil upon our people before. Didn't our forefathers do this, and then the Most High God bring evils? But our people, we out here every Saturday, every Shabbat, man, warning our people that the Most High God is coming back, man. You know what I'm saying? That he's coming back to get his chosen people. But our people don't want to listen, man. Our people are stubborn and stiff-necked. Isaiah 1 and 3, man. They bring that out. Because this the man that we're supposed to be doing. Come on, bring that out.
The book of Acts, chapter 17, verse 2.
Bring it out!
And Paul, as his manner was, went in unto them, and 3 Sabbath days reasoned with them.
Say he did what?
Went in unto them, and 3 Sabbath days reasoned with them out of the scriptures.
Hey, so Paul was in the synagogues, man. Hey, give me 18 and 4, man. Paul was in the synagogue 3 Sabbath days, hey, preaching the words of the Lord, man. He was out there at the chief places of concourse, man, hey, preaching the word of the Most High, man. He was out there while he seen all Israelites running around, buying and selling, you know what I'm saying? Hey, spending that bag on the Sabbath day, telling them, hey, to keep the Sabbath, man. You know what I'm saying? He was out there, hey, 3 Sabbath days, back to back. Bring that out right quick.
Acts 18 and 4. And he reasoned in the synagogue every Sabbath.
He did what?
And he reasoned in the synagogue every Sabbath, and persuaded the Jews and the Greeks.
So look, hey, and this is what we out here to do, man. Caught the elder right here, man, and persuaded him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he was ready to hurry up and go. But he had to get this edification right quick. He had to get this word, man. He had to hey, purchase this bread of life that doesn't have that you couldn't purchase with money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, his foot got stuck, even though his other foot was trying to hurry up and go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he know that he an Israelite now, man. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, he'll look more into it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but Paul, man, hey, that was the man that's the man that you're supposed to do. You're supposed to keep the Sabbath, man. Hey, turn your foot away from your own pleasures, man. But our people too stubborn and stiff-necked, man. Hey, bring that out right quick. Hey, give me Baruch chapter 2 and verse 30, man.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3.
Bring it out!
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel,
Negro.
But Israel does not know. My people do not consider.
And hey, our people don't know, and our people don't even consider, man. We call our people week in and week out, but our people just want to keep walking around doing whatever the freak they want to do, freaking off, man. You know what I'm saying? Walk around with damn hoochie daddy shorts looking like a damn effeminate man, ready to get bounced around by another dude. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and these people, that's all they want to do is walk around, look, brother, come here, the words of the Lord, brother. Out of here, man. That's crazy, brother. Come here, the words of the Lord, brother.
How you doing, man?
How you doing, brother? Hey, can I ask you a question, brother? You got some time for it? You got some time for a second? Get a flyer, brother. Hey, brother, we out here to tell us, we out here to show our people, brother, that we the Israelites, brother. And we the Lord's chosen people, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's who we are, brother. You know what I'm saying? You got a Bible, brother? Hey, brother, look in it, brother, and look up Isaiah 44 and 1, man. Bring it up, and, you know what I'm saying? Bring that out right quick for the brother as he run away. Hold that still up. Isaiah 44 and 1. Hey, brother, hit this scripture right quick, brother, before you leave. Hit this one scripture. So you know. So you go look in your Bible and find that out.
Isaiah 44 verse 1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
And Negro.
And Israel, whom I have chosen.
Nigga.
And Israel, whom I have chosen.
Afro-American.
And Israel, whom I have chosen.
African-American.
And Israel, whom I have chosen.
Brother, he said Israel, he has chosen us, the so-called blacks, the so-called Native Americans, and the so-called Latinos, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we the Lord's chosen people. He said Israel whom he has chosen, brother. Hey, can I ask you one more question? How did the Negroes get over here? Huh?
We showed them where to go.
Like, yeah, exactly.
We navigated them. We all navigate.
Exactly. So look. But how did the Negroes, right? You know what I'm saying? As a collective of people, what form of transportation did they make it here, though? On a what? Hey, give me Deuteronomy 28:68 right fast, man. Give me Exodus 20 and 2.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Now, Egypt, right? You know what I'm saying? Do you know about Moses? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's one thing what's the little bit that you know about Moses, brother? Just a little bit that you know about Moses. So Moses, right? He freed the children of Israel out of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Why do we say, when you say, hey, free my mans, free my people, man? And don't that mean somebody locked up? You know what I'm saying? Hey, free my peoples. He said, let my people go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so Israel was slaves in Egypt. So he said he would go into Egypt, right? Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
SRT.
With ships.
On a lime scoop.
With ships.
On a bird scoop.
With ships.
And a G5 jet.
With ships. With ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
You gonna think you're African American. You gonna think you're a so-called black man. You gonna think sagging your pants and smoking weed and shooting your brother and freaking off with another man's wife is your culture, but it's not. Read.
And there ye shall be sold.
How we got them boats?
And there ye shall be sold.
What's your last name, brother? You don't mind me asking? Huh? Bass? Hey, the bass plantation, man. They probably went bass fishing. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
You're gonna be sold to your enemies for slave man and slave woman, and no man shall buy you. And Moses spoke these words to the children of Israel. If they kept the Lord's commandments, they'll be blessed above all nations. If they didn't keep these commandments, they'll be cursed. And that's one of the curses right there that's upon our people. This is how you know who the Israelites are to this day. The people that go through these curses. And this is what we out here to show you. Because Christianity ain't gonna teach you this thing. Christianity ain't gonna tell you this. They're gonna say all you gotta do is accept Christ in your life. Just accept Christ and you're good. No, you gotta keep his commandments. You know what I'm saying? So brother, hey, we Israelites, brother, by nationality. So if a brother or somebody asks you again what your nationality is, we say, you're gonna say what? Hold on, brother, you gotta say it loud. What's your name, brother? That's right! Come on! But Hashem Yahweh, man. All praises to the Most High Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh, man. Allah Bahadam. Kahala Yah, man. All praises, man. Yeah, man. We the Israelites, man. We are the Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that, hey, and by these curses is what you're gonna see, man. Hey, give me the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse number 22. Hey, Esau, hey, what you looking at?
I'm reading if you're telling the truth or not. Because you're actually wasting the name.
You don't even know the truth.
Oh no,
you confused.
definitely on the truth.
You confused.
No, I'm not. Because that's totally true. Truth. And what you're preaching is true. Guaranteed. There's been a long time I've ever been around people, especially on the street, that told the truth.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. And then they're down here running buses around, picking people up. Come to church, we'll see these need you. I told them I'm out of church, fuck that. I'm out of here. I'm born again Christian.
Hey, so let me ask you this.
Okay, go ahead. You want to challenge me? All right, let's go.
Hey, can you hand me those? Hey, Brother Theo, can you hand me those right there?
Witness.
Them chains. Let me see that. Let me see that.
More time. 49.
I need these. That was the chains right there. So is you ready? Is you ready for that?
No, I'm going to
Are you ready for that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Put them on me.
You ain't ready for that?
I'm not chained down. I'm free.
But you will be.
Chains long time ago, huh?
But you will be. Give me Isaiah 14 and 1.
The only time I wear chains is when the assholes put me in jail.
Hey, I'm sorry, I might need you up here.
No,
Bring that out.
I'm so fucking pissed off.
What's that? Isaiah 14:1. Bring that out.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse 1.
Hold on, stay and hear this. Hey, because according to the Bible, you will be an Edomite. Give me Genesis chapter 25, verse 25. 25. Before you read that, hold that. Read this right quick. Genesis 25 and 25, because we got to see who you is, man.
I don't carry a Bible anymore.
Chapter 25, verse 25.
Get out. Says what?
And the first came out red.
What?
And the first came out red.
Came out white. What's your nationality?
Mine?
Oh, yeah.
What? I guess they kill a white man.
You're a white man, all right. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say, read.
Nationality.
Well, look at your, what color do you turn when you too hot?
What color am I?
What color do you turn when you get too hot?
Multicolored.
What's multicolor?
Like the rainbow when you get high. So
Oh, you a chameleon then?
no. Like
And somebody was to take
yeah, chameleon.
and somebody was to take a hand and go across your face real hard and smack you. And then what print would that leave on your face? What color would that print be?
Depends on the colors you do.
What color would that print be, you say?
Rainbow.
So you gonna get slapped, Skittles gonna come out you?
I'm going to turn into multicolored.
Boy, you crazy.
I'm crazy. That's what makes me who I am.
And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment.
It said red what?
White one?
All over like in hairy garment.
Because in the sun, Esau, you turn red, man.
Yeah, now I'm red.
You turn red. When you too drunk, you turn red.
Now I'm an Indian. Red man.
Indians wasn't even ready.
Yeah, they call him red.
They was ready.
This the book of Psalms, chapter 58 and verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the what? The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
So when Esau came out the womb, man, hey, he was estranged. Came out the womb speaking lies. You know what I'm saying? You talking about I'm multicolored.
You know what?
I'm the colors of the rainbow.
Hey, when I came out
But this ain't Skittles, man. This ain't Starburst, man.
The language I spoke?
Jibber jabber.
Mama.
Jibber jabber. That's what you spoke. Come back over here, man. Come back. Hey, cause look, if he say, look, let me ask you a question. You see that right there? Do you feel bad for that?
What?
For all this that happened to
I
these
didn't do
people?
that.
Do you feel bad for that?
I didn't do that.
Do you feel bad that happened?
No, I've never been.
Because your race of people did that to us.
Oh,
Don't you?
No, you're wrong.
Yeah.
My race?
Yeah, your race.
My race?
Yeah, your race.
What about the
Yeah, your race. Yeah, your race.
No, wait a minute.
Oh, the Egyptians too. The Egyptians too, and y'all live just like them.
Okay, then how many colors have been chosen as races?
Y'all just
How
like
many
them.
different
And give me Amos. What's that?
Moses.
8. Give me Amos 8. They further the affliction. 1 and 9. Amos 1 and 9.
And we go with the not back.
Zechariah.
We're going to take World
Give me
War
Amos
II,
2.
and we're going to
Give me
take
Amos
World War
1 and
II, and we're going to kill all them white.
We gonna kill y'all.
The ones that
We gonna kill y'all.
right?
Bring it up.
It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 1 and verse 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen.
Say he a what?
I am very sore displeased with the heathen.
With the what?
With the heathen.
What is he?
With the heathen.
What is the so-called white man?
With the heathen that are at ease. For I was but a little displeased, but they held forward.
He said he is displeased. He said he was what? Bring it for the top one more time.
I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease.
That are at ease. Your people are at ease right now. Read.
For I was but a little displeased, and they held forward the affliction.
He was but a little displeased with us.
why
And y'all
not
help
white
forward the
people,
affliction.
right?
Most definitely. Bring it out. Hey, he said, hey, but y'all, hey, so your people is at ease off of this. Your people is at ease. Your people, it's a whole book by John Wickerwax called The Man Who Stole the Continent. Stole 100 million people, killed 80 million of them, sold 10 million over there to the Western Hemisphere, which is here, to 10 over there to the Eastern Hemisphere. You know what I'm saying? Which is over there in the Sub-Saharan, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, your people did that to our people. Put our people on boats. Put our people in chains like this. You see that? You see that? Your people did that. Your people had ease off of that. Your people. Because your people judge us. Your people can't even walk past the day. Can't walk past an Israelite man without clenching their purse. Man, hey, give me that. Give me that Amos 1 and 9.
Why you guys call it white demons?
The book of
Why is
Amos.
a white demon? I didn't call it a white demon.
Amos, chapter 1 and verse 9. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4, I will turn away the punishment thereof. Because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom.
To who?
To Edom.
They delivered up the whole captivity. The Africans, they delivered up the whole captivity to your people. To your people.
So
they sold us. They sold us to you. They sold us to you. They sold us to you. You damn Edomite. You damn skunk. You damn piece of trash. You damn Esau. You stink. Like the dog you are, man. Hey, give me that Isaiah 14:1. His dog ass. Stink. You stink. And you're drunk. And you're drunk. He's a damn drunkard, man. Give me Isaiah 14:1, man.
Look at Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Do what?
Prepare slaughter for his children.
Hey, what's gonna happen to Esau?
Prepare slaughter for his children. For the iniquity of their father.
Nah, for the iniquity of just because I didn't do it.
For the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Hey, look, he said prepare slaughter for his children, for Esau's children. For the people that did this, the people that's thriving over this, you're going down, boy. You, boy. You. Boy.
How about Hitler?
Boy. How many times you say nigga a day, boy? How many times you say nigga? Boy. Huh? Boy? What you say, boy? You just said it just now, boy. You damn boy.
Okay.
Whatever, boy.
I get my touch.
Hey, prepare slaughter for his children, boy. This is happening to you, boy. Can you read? This morning.
In the Bible, Genesis 1. Read it out. In the beginning, God created it. Okay? He created Adam.
Man, give me.
What color
That was
Adam?
Isaiah 14:1.
You can answer that question.
14:21. Bring that out. Ain't nobody up here black.
Right,
Boy, you calling me black, boy? Right there, I'm not black, boy. I'm an Israelite, boy. I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, boy. I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, boy. Hey, give me 2nd Ezra 6 and 54.
Read Genesis 1.
Now we're gonna read it for you right here. We're gonna read this, boy. This ain't how white I say so, boy. We're gonna bring this out. Bring this out. Nah, go ahead. Come on.
2nd Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Hey, and who he has chosen? The Israelites, boy. The Israelites, boy. You damn devil. Look at him. Look at him, demon. You damn legion walking down the street. Get out of here, boy.
You're reading in the middle of the Bible.
Bring that out. Hey, give me that right quick, man.
Proverbs 28, verse 1. The wicked flee.
What is he?
The wicked flee.
What he gonna do?
The wicked flee. With no man pursue it.
Ain't nobody giving a damn about what you talking about, boy.
The wicked flee with no man pursue it.
Come on back, boy. Come on back then, boy. Come on back, boy. Read one time at the top. He don't want no smoke. He in the lines there. He stepped in the wrong place. Bring it out.
The wicked flee when no man pursue it. But the righteous are bold as a lion.
Whatever.
But the righteous are bold as a lion.
Read.
For the transgression of a land, many are the princes thereof. But
Salaki, you can drop that. Yeah, man. Hey, the wicked flee when no man pursue it, man. It was too hot for a second, man. Look at him. He turning red like the devil he is. He mad. He turning red. Yeah, he talking about I'm a chameleon. Talk about when you slap me, Skittles gonna come out. You damn goofy. Come on, brother. Hear the words of the Lord, brother. This for you. What's that even for him? Damn Edomite. Mad ass white man. Come up here with his eye white and I said so. Face ass. Salaki. Excuse my French. Come on, brother. Come on in, brother. Come build with me, brother. All praise, all praise. You ain't gotta be on camera, brother. Let me ask you a question. What's your nationality, brother? Like what nation of people you come from? You're American? You know where American came from? Hey, somebody turn this board around right fast. About to teach you something right fast, brother. Are you down to learn something right fast? All praise to the Most High. Hey, come on, give me Psalms 49 and 11. Psalms 49 and 11. Now, you see this man right here at the top? That man right there? You see that man at the bottom? So you say you're American, right? Let me ask you, do you have a white descendant in your family? Do your people descend from white people? Some like that they do? They descend from white people? Like your father's father is a white man? So you don't descend from a so-called white man. I mean, it don't matter if he was raised by it, but who planted the seed? That's what we want to know. And because Moses was raised by Egyptians, but that don't make him Egyptian.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Moses found out who his people was, and he slew an Egyptian and buried him in the sand.
That's right.
It didn't live for 40 years, and they came back. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? It said, free my people to the Egyptians, right? So bring that out right quick.
Psalms 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
So the inward thought in their head, like that, how I'm gonna make my house, how I'm gonna make my name last forever. How I'm gonna impact the earth for, it's gonna make everybody remember me. Right?
And their dwelling places to all generations.
Their dwelling places where they live at to all the generations that's gonna be there, right?
They call their lands after their own name.
So if you had a land, what would you would call it after your own name? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you did what? St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he was a daggone, he was a, what was he? An Edomite, a so-called white man. He was a European. A pervert at that. Bring it out. Yeah, so he said they called their land after their own names. So this man right here that you see at the top, brother, his name is Amerigo Vespucci. He was an Italian map maker. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a Roman. You know what I'm saying? And him right here, Leo Scipio Africanus, is a so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? Who, guess what? Was a Roman general. You know what I'm saying? And this is what you see. He named Africa after his name, Africanus, and America named America after his name. You know what I'm saying? So, brother, you wouldn't descend, a nationality wouldn't be American. You know what I'm saying? Because the Chinese people, they come over here, they still Chinese. Because what y'all still call them things on the corner? The Chinamen, right? The Chinamen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The Arabs come over here, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what their nationality is? They're the Arabs. You know what I'm saying? The people that own the gas station. They, what do I call them? Abibs. You know what I'm saying? They the East Indians, man. They have their own culture. We the only people that's in this country that doesn't have a culture. But the people whose names switch every 30 to 40 damn years, man. We went from Negro, we went from daggone Afro-American, we went to daggone Negro-American, we went to daggone Negroes, we went to colored. Every name that you could think of, our people were. And every time with that name, our culture switched. Now we blacks and we niggas. Now we walk around with pants sagging, you know what I'm saying, dragging on the floor with our ass out, walk around with man bags, you know what I'm saying, with all manners of drugs in it, you know what I'm saying, hey, sleeping with different women, you know what I'm saying, even bragging about sleeping with another man's woman. You know what I'm saying? That became our culture now with the black, with the American culture. You know what I'm saying? Hey, give me the book of Isaiah 28 and 15. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because that when we accepted that name, we accepted that lifestyle, and we accepted and made a covenant with death. Because there's nothing because that name is bringing nothing but death among our people. Because black, brother, black and American, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's everything negative and derogatory, brother. There's nothing good coming out of something black. You know what I'm saying? When you see a black cat cross from your left side, what that mean, brother? Like some superstition stuff, like bad luck, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you see, a black hole. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to, anything that's in that black hole is something bad. It's a void thing. You know what I'm saying? So when you see black, when you hear black or you hear American come from Europeans, brother. We ain't European, and we ain't black. So if you look at your skin color, what your skin is, brother? It's brown. Right. So it's people that really look at their skin and be like, I'm black. That's a mental illness, brother. That you can look at your skin and say, I'm black. No, brother, you're brown. And the Most High said, guess what? You an Israelite, not an American, not a black man, not a Negro, not a colored, not an Niggr, not none of that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you are an Israelite according to the Bible. But when we accept these derogatory names because you are what you answer to, right? You are what you answer to. When you accepted that American, guess what? When you accept that American, or you accept that nigga, or you accept that Negro, you accept these names, it comes with a punishment, it comes with a torment, and that torment is death, hell, the grave. You know what I'm saying? Bring that out.
Book of Isaiah chapter 28 verse 15.
Bring it out!
Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
Yeah, what?
We have made a covenant with death.
So when you accept that name, brother, you made a covenant with death. You know what I'm saying? We trying to bring our people to life. Give me John 8:32. We trying to bring our people up and set our people free from this mental illness that's upon our people. Bring it out.
Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement.
And no, hell is not a place, it's a condition. You know what I'm saying? Hell is talking about the grave. You know what I'm saying? He said, and with the grave, we made an agreement. Read.
And with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
So we made lies our refuge, and under falsehoods we hid ourselves. Because we go into Christianity, we go into all these other ideologies and all these other lifestyles and cultures, trying to find who we are. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because how could you be called the name and you accept that name, but you still don't know who you are? You still got to search for who you are. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can find it right here in the words of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Bring that out, because we out here we're not going to tell you no lies, brother. We're going to do this, brother. Bring it out.
The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32.
Bring it out!
And ye shall know the truth.
How you going to know the lies?
And ye shall know the truth.
How you going to know just the pork chop prosperity at church?
And ye shall know the truth. And the truth shall make you free.
Keep you bound.
And the truth shall make you free.
So you're gonna know we're gonna teach you the truth, brother, and we're gonna break that mental illness, that mental bondage that's upon your head, that's upon your mind, brother. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to set our brothers free. You know what I'm saying? Hey, take these chains off our minds, brother. You know what I'm saying? By bringing out the truth of the Bible, because our people have been lied to about this Bible. People took this Bible and, for example, like if I was to have this mic, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking in it, but I take this mic and I just start beating on the brother in his head with the mic. What does mic become, brother? A weapon. So the same thing that they did with this Bible, they did it and weaponized it and turned our Lord and the commandments against us, because we didn't keep the Lord's commandments. That's why I asked you your nationality, brother, to say this. That, you know what I'm saying, that Moses, you know about Moses in the Bible? What you know about Moses? Just one thing. One amazing thing that he's done. He did a lot, but for what people did he do a lot for? And who is our people? The Israelites. The Israelite man. The Israelite, the people who they call African American, who they call Latinos, the people who they call Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? The people who they call Cubans, the people who they call Haitians, the people who they call Dominicans, the people who they call Jamaicans, the people who they call daggone Puerto Ricans. These people, you know what I'm saying? The people who they call Colombians. You know what I'm saying? These people, you know what I'm saying? These people who he did it for, who are Israelites, brother.
That's right!
Right here, you see this on the board? Where you see yourself at on the board, brother? On this side. At the top, Judah. You know what I'm saying? You would be from the tribe of Judah. You'd be an Israelite man from the tribe of Judah. You know what I'm saying? Because these Chinese people, you ask them what their nationality is, they're going to say, my name is Hong Kong To. I am from the Wang Dynasty of the 18th century. And my granddaddy was da-da-da-da-da-da. And now they speaking Chinese. You don't know what the hell they saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, konnichiwa, all right, bro. And you going off, bro. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, hey, but our people, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? So look, I'm trying to bring this out right quick, brother. Huh? Most definitely, bro. Hey, you from Michigan? All praise to the Most High. What part of Michigan? Detroit? We got brothers out there in Detroit, brother. They be at the Riverwalk. You heard about the river? You know where the Riverwalk at? They be down at the Riverwalk, brother. Hey, preaching the same thing. Walk up and talk to them, man. Tell them you hollered out some brothers out there in St. Louis. They gonna know who you talking about. All praise to the Most High. Hey, let me read you this one scripture though before you go. Just one scripture, brother. Did you get a flyer? Give him a flyer. He ain't getting no flyer. Who got the flyers? Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Hey, so look. I'll wait till the brother get done. But yeah, man. That's what y'all here to do, man. We y'all here to bring out the truth to our people, man. Because our people been lied to. And now, brother, I know you gotta go. Let me ask you one question. How did the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American people get over here? Like what form of transportation? What did they tell you in history? Turn this board around. So on what? Boats? Man, that's crazy, man. Cause look at that, you see that right there? What's that about? That look like a boat. And what it look like that's in them boats? What that look like in them boats? Look like us, don't it? You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High God said, hey, that this what happened to Israel. Because you know what prophecy mean, brother? Prophecy is something that was foretold that came to pass. Like if I tell you, brother, you would go to Michigan, when you go back home to Michigan, under your bed, it's gonna be $10,000 under your bed. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be $10,000 under your bed, and guess what? Your business, whatever, I don't know if you want a business, but whatever you was thinking in your head as far as business-wise is gonna come to pass. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is take that $10,000 and invest it. I prophesied that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you live at, I don't know where you can stay, what apartment or house or block, whatever. But you go home to Michigan today, you go in your room, you're like, man, this brother talk, just check under my bed. You look under the bed, it's a stack of money right there. It's $10,000. See, that's prophecy. Prophecy is something that was foretold that came to pass. Now, this was something that was written over 2,000 years ago. Something that was prophesied from the word of God through Moses to the people of Israel, who are the so-called Negroes. You know what I'm saying? So we the Israelites. That's what the Lord said. Bring this out right quick.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Read out!
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
What?
Into Egypt again.
Now, the word Egypt, you know what I'm saying, is synonymous with bondage. Because the children of Israel were in the world. They weren't in Israel. Hey, bring that out in Exodus 20 and 2 right fast.
Book of Exodus chapter 20 verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Where?
Which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
What is Egypt called?
Out of the house of bondage.
Now, Egypt is the house of bondage, brother. Now, if I like, what's a messed up block out there in Michigan? Joy Road. Now, what you know about Joy Road? See, now look, now what if Moses said, man, I'm gonna send you back to Joy Road? What you gonna feel like? What you gonna think gonna happen when you go to Joy Road? Nothing good coming out of it. So when Moses said that you're gonna go back in, he said, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt, they were thinking about slavery. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the house of bondage. They're like, oh, we ain't about to go back into bondage again. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. With ships.
With what?
With ships.
On the PT cruise.
With ships.
On the damn jet ski.
With ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
You ain't gonna know your homeland no more. You ain't gonna know your culture. You gonna think you're an American and not an Israelite. You gonna think you just a Negro. You know what I'm saying? And all, you know what I'm saying? I just eat all manners of pork and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know that no more. You ain't gonna know your culture no more, brother. You know what I'm saying? He said, read though.
And there ye shall be sold.
How we got those ships?
And there ye shall be sold.
Look at you see this board right here? Turn that board back around, Baba Kasha. He said, and there you shall be sold. They had bucks for sale. You know what I'm saying? Where do you think Black Friday came from? You could buy a nigga for cheap. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cause that's what, that's what our people do. You know what I'm saying? They crowd the stores on Black Friday. You know what I'm saying? Cause they know niggas love cheap stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's what now, but they just turned it into, guess what? Modern day. Now this is back in the day, right here. You know what I'm saying? That you could buy a nigga for cheap. You know what I'm saying? Right there, it's if you go downtown at that old courthouse building, they used to sell slaves right there on the podium right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Have you up like this, stretching out your arm like, we got a big buck right here. He could pick cotton all day. He could grab about 4, 5, 6 bags of cotton.
Hey, and now the NBA and NFL call it the combine.
Now, see, now the NBA and the NFL call it the combine now. They got you up like this, spinning you around. They got you in your dry fit shorts, showing your rod, and look how strong he is. Yeah, he gonna run over like two or three people. We got another Marshawn Lynch. Yep. We got another Emmitt Smith. Yeah, we got another Michael Jordan. We got another Kobe. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But read.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen.
What?
For bondmen,
slave men,
and bondwomen,
slave women.
And no man shall buy you.
No man shall buy you, man. And guess what? Ain't nobody gonna be able to redeem you out of this captivity, man. You hear me? No, hey, you hear me, brother? Nobody gonna redeem you out of this captivity. Now, let me ask you this question, brother. Now, if this if this happened to the Negroes who are Israelites, you know what I'm saying, who the Lord called Israelites, what does that make you, brother? By nationality, brother? Does that still make you an American, or does that make you an Israelite? Israelite. That's right, brother. That's right. All praise to the Most High. That's right. All praise to the Most High. Because the fact that you see that man behind you? Yeah, them people, the Lord said He's gonna be sold into your enemies. These are the people that brought you over here. These people, even though they say, oh well, it wasn't me that did it. Hey, but the Most High God said prepare slaughter for His children. Who are at ease? These people are at ease off of the backs of us, off the backs of us picking cotton, off the backs of us being slaves, and off of free labor. You know what I'm saying? These people ain't got nothing to worry about. But we walk around with our head hanging in doubt all day. You know what I'm saying? Deuteronomy 28:67, man. You know what I'm saying? Our people. Hey, well, brother, I see you a little bit stuck right now.
Yeah, hey, you gonna have me here all night.
Oh,
I love the word.
All praise to the Most High. You got a Bible, brother? You got one in your car? All praise to the Most High, man. Hey, get up in that thing, man, and see if these words that we spoke to you were true or not, man. Hey, let me leave you with this one though while you walk away, brother. Give me 2 Timothy 2:15. All right, I got 2 more minutes. Who gonna sow for the brother? 2 Timothy 2:15. Bring it out.
Look at 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. Study to show thyself approved.
Said do what?
Study to show thyself approved.
Don't study.
Study to show thyself approved.
Just take what I say.
Study to show thyself approved unto God.
Unto who?
Unto God.
Not unto man.
Unto God.
Not unto me.
Unto God. A workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
So you gotta study to show yourself approved, brother. You hear me? All praise to the Most High, brother. You be safe. You be safe in your travels, brother. Come. All praise to the Most High. Yahweh. Bahashem. Mashallah. Malaki Hawashah.
Precepts, stay diligent. The Most High building this army, so now we militant. Yahweh Shai coming like a thief in the night. Gotta stay woke, gotta watch vigilant.